Hey guys, welcome back. It's grimreaper coming at you for another video for Raidshadowlegends. Hopefully you're doing well, and hopefully you're looking after yourselves and have a fantastic start to the week wherever you are. I'm back and I'm feeling slightly better. I wouldn't say I'm 100% yet, but I definitely feel like I'm starting to recover from the mishaps of lovely food poisoning. I won't go into detail. I will know what you guys know what that's like. If you've ever had food poisoning, it's never pretty, and I won't wish it on my worst enemy. We're back on Raid today, and we're going to be doing a interesting video. I wanted to cover the best rare relic, in my opinion, in Raidshadowlegends, and we're going to talk about a couple of champions that I use this champion on. So a couple of champions that we use this relic on, and I want to talk about a bit more about numbers and how this is working from my understanding as well from this. And obviously we're talking about the Journal of Necromants. If I pronounce this wrong, I do apologize. I am dyslexic and it is very difficult to keep up with all these names and stuff when you're dyslexic. So I do my best. I'm not doing it on purpose. But I want to talk about this today, and I want to showcase this as well. So this wearer heals and turn meter increases effects are applied to all allies and boosted by a 15%, and then it is going to be additional to a extra 15% when fully leveled. I was gonna say but then, but it's definitely not. And for me, this is the best one, or one of the two best ones in the rare relics, in my opinion, right now. This is super juicy and it is super strong if used correctly. Now I do use this on my champions. So I'm going to show you a couple of champions that we're currently using this from. As you can see, we have one on Arbiter because Arbiter has a increase, has a turn meter increase and a heal as well. Freya has a turn meter increase, which is pretty nice. Freya as well, and then we have one on Necmo because of the turn meter increase, which is really solid for Chimera. And then we have two down here, which are just on here for the gemstone, and then we have one for Rio to increase her healing on the side of the 8-3, which is pretty juicy. Now, talking about what champions we've done on, that is what we've got. Then let's talk about the numbers right now. As my understanding is, and I've spoke about this with a few people in stream, and a few people with big brains with the community that have just as strong understanding of the raid game and the community as I do. This is working out as depending on the turn meter increase. They were saying with the heals as well. So, for example, with a Sifi is getting like a 0.5 from her turn meter boost, which would mean it is non-leveled, would be work out to be a 1.5 increase on a turn meter, which means it's going from a 10% increase boost to a 11.5, and then leveled it up after that as well. Super strong, as you can possibly tell. This will really help about speed tuning, and obviously if you guys know, I would talk about speed tuning a lot within Raidshadowlegends, because right now in this meta is really important to be speed tuned. Yes, you can be fast, but if you're not speed tuned, you're still going to lose a fight because you get cut in, locked out, and then you're dead. And that is the thing to kind of talk about speed tuners. So this really is a big one in this meta. Extra turn meter boost, never a bad idea. Extra turn meter boost means you can possibly go 1 turn meter boost instead of 2 turn meter boost, or even slow down your nukers and build more damage, or better sets like Stone Skin and ignore defense on your nukers, or pinpoint and stone skin and etc. So that can really help you out, and obviously focus more on damage stats as well. So especially with champions that don't hit extremely hard, like a Marius, for example. With Arbiter, this is going to be a, so now if we look at a Arbiter, which is going to be the champion showcase today in the arena, Arbiter is a level 4, so we got it to level 12. Arbiter is going to have a 30% increase on her A3, so she has one of the biggest turn meter increases in the game. We all can access her fairly for free, and this is a fairly easy relic to get compared to a lot of them as well. I'm not gonna say this is the best relic out there because it's probably not. There is definitely better relics you could use, but this is one of the best ones. So for me, this is going to be massive. So for her, without upgrading it, this would be a 33.5 increase on the turn meter boost. Now, about 99% correct on the numbers. Obviously, I could possibly be wrong. Let me know down in the comments if you have a better understanding of this, and I definitely would appreciate a chat inside Discord as well and see get some numbers talked about in there as well. I'd really appreciate that. Obviously, as it goes up, I can't remember the numbers that we worked out, but I think it's going to work out to a 18, 21, 24. So I think this would work out to be roughly about 37% or 38% on the turn meter increase on this as it is right now. Obviously, you're going to get HP and defense as well, which is really juicy. Resistance as fine. You can then also increase the turn meter effects are 10% more effective on a swearer. So obviously she will get more turn meter increase as well from the gemstone as well, which is really, really useful. So when you're talking about speed tuning, you can try and calculate this in if you have a big enough brain. I'm going to try and do a spreadsheet with Excel and try and get all these numbers in to help speed tune and help people go further with speed tuning, and try and get this sorted out by the next couple of weeks. So I'll announce a video when I have that ready, and I'll talk about how to use it, and I'll share that with the community for free of charge. It's just going to be something to really help. We have the Jedward calculator, which is great, but it's missing a lot of things like relics, champions that we don't have already. So I'm just going to do like a basic speed tuning calculator, which then we can hopefully add like the relics etc in to really help you guys go forward to your next level. So that's one thing to kind of do. So if you guys have a big brain for that, I'd really appreciate if you can reach out to me in Discord and give me a hand. That would really help, because at the end of the day, I'm a full-time content creator. I'm a very busy person as it is. Let me go into this then. So we're going to go into the arena and we're going to have a look at the increase. Now, as you can see, I'm very, very low in the arena. And we're going to give this a increase. I guess we'll have a look from Arbiter. We'll bring in a Marius and we'll bring in a Sifi. We'll drop for now. We'll bring in a Warlord and then we'll bring in a Rodus. So we can kind of see how it's looking, right, as the speed tuning. So probably not the best team in the world, but we can see and have a look at the turn meter boost. I don't think it actually will show you much here, but this will be a good way to kind of show it. So you can see the turn meter increase there, and it would work so like that. So hopefully we'll go in like that, like there. We're not going to get anything there, and unfortunately his stone skin is, as you can go, pretty much that. There's a block revive, which is not ideal, but we didn't get any RNG on our favor. And then yeah, I suppose we can have a look as well in a bit closer in like a Doom Tower stage as well for like healing and stuff like that, because we can show what we're going to do. So let's go into another team, ideally something that could beat us in a speed race when we're talking about speed tuning. So for example, we have a bomb champion we could actually bring in, which is like this, for example, and see if we can showcase the speed tuning, which would be very, very useful. So let's have a look. So we're going to go one, and then we're going to go next, which is ideal. And then we'll come in there. So you can see here we're speed tuned perfectly fine with the two champions. Now, if I drop this, now Commodus is 323, Arbiter is 400. Now, if we look on the Jedward website, we can see we can work out what we should need to be speed tune. So let me go ahead and get this up. And yeah, we can go ahead and finish this team off. And then we can show you what our speed tune is meant to be without the relic. Because if he's too slow, it wouldn't matter anyway. If he's too slow. When you're ready, there's the freezes. We're going to come in with the bombs. And we're going to go bomb, bomb, boom. Lovely jubbly. And we'll finish off there. So let me get the calculator up here. Log in as a member. When you're ready. So when we come in here, we can tell, let me just turn the screen so you guys can see what we're looking at. So we're going to put in Arbiter. She's 400 speed. She's the fastest champion in the comp right now. And then let's put in a champion with a similar base speed to Commodus. So I'm not too sure what Commodus's base speed is. So let's have a look. Be 110. So Warlord is a bit slower, I think. Warlord is 100. So we're going to use Warlord because he does the same kind of job. And then we'll sort this out here. So we're going to go free speed set. She's in protection, but it's not really accurate here on the website. So we can only just use what we can. So tell us here we need to be 300 speed. So she needs to be, Warlord needs to be 306 apparently. So he's going to be a champion control. And then we're going to do the A3. So we've already speed tuned. So I need to make a case with another champion that actually is slower than 306. Not easy on my account when we have champions already fast. I guess we can use He-Man because He-Man is 311. So we could use a Nuka, which is 104. Trying to work this the best way out to kind of showcase this to you guys. So what Nukas in raid are 204. 104 Nukas. Candy. Okay, it seems like all the Nukas are just really slow. So if we do this, let's put in who has the highest base speed for the Nukas. Okay, Nishak, I guess, is similar. Works different, but he's still a Nuka, so me and Wishstones compare some. So Nishak's going to be the He-Man, right? Which is going to be a damage dealer, and then we're going to do the A3. So you can see here, we need to be 3 there. That's fine. So what we're going to do is we are going to find a team that we're faster, and then we'll be able to nuke. And then we'll take the relic off. Then I'll showcase you what happens when they're faster than us. Level 93. We need to find a fairly fast team. It's not easy down here. Now, Arbiter is my 4th fastest champion on my account. Okay, so we have a Odin one here. Let's level 81. Okay, so we have a Arbiter fully awakened. He's only a level 90, but it is gonna be useful. So what we'll do is we'll take the relic off first, which we're gonna equip, and then we should get cut in on, because we're not speed tuned. As long as he's fairly fast, we should get cut in on. Right? And then we're going to lose this fight on purpose because we're going to try and... So you can see here, we're going to do increase. Okay, we are going to cut in here, which is not what we want to see. We need to be a faster team. This is not good. We're too low, man. There's a reason why I'm so low in the rankings, but I can't say. You guys will find out next week. So we got to try and find someone else that's just as faster. Okay, let's try this one because he has Armads in here, which should cut in on me. Let me do this. And we're still speed tuned. Oh, yeah. Okay, what we're going to do is I'm going to go into Doom Tower. And we're going to showcase this in Doom Tower because I'm not getting anywhere here. And I want to show you an important thing. I'm also going to slow down my Arbiter for Doom Tower because I'll just overlap the Doom Tower waves. And we'll kind of show you what we're trying to do here. Right, okay, so I found a team that is faster than us, and was going to showcase Doom Tower, but Doom Tower's speed is 164 on hard. I didn't realize Doom Tower was so slow. It's been out for a long time, I guess. So anyway, we're going to showcase this team. These two are speed tuned together. Most of my nukers are speed tuned with these two, so I'm going to use Rodus for this because Rodus is quite fairly slow compared to most nukers. This is with no relic on, right? So you'll see here we'll do increase speed. They'll cut in on us and they'll do the increased speed. They're speed tuned. They're going to win this fight from that. So let's go and put on the relic and let's see what the relic will do with the same speed Rodus. So let's put the relic back on, which will be this one. Very expensive to take these relics off. And let's try it now. So the relics in, same team. We're going to go ahead and do this. And then we will do the same here. So we're going to increase speed, and now Rodus is speed tuned. That's a relic, right? That's just one relic. You can see the difference there with speed tuning. I think that is definitely huge because Rodus should be, compared to the calculator, Rodus should be 169 to be speed tuned with these two turn-meter boost here. Right? You can see everything's correct, the speed lead, etc. This is what it should be. Rodus is 268. And we cut in on him pretty fine, and then we would go ahead and win this fight. Obviously, we're not going to win this fight because Armad's going to do his stuff in here. But that's just explaining to you like and how big this relic is for speed tuning and why you should use this for this. Now I'm going to go ahead and try and beat this team with a 3-man team. Probably not a smart idea without a without like a CC champion. But God loves a trier. Yeah, I think he's just got too much on me to try and give us a go. Okay, we get destroyed there, but that is generally it's not a great way of like building an arena team, but it is a great way of showing you how important this relic is to speed tuning. I can show you the Rodus speed as well, so you guys can see the Rodus build. I do like my Rodus build. It's a really nice piece. I don't have a 9-piece Merciless yet, but that is a work in progress. You can see here 268. He's 30 speed lower, which is crazy. Obviously, there is the Timid Presence to play in effect there because we both have a level 6 Timid Presence in that team. But generally, that's the way we can kind of make it work. So, for example, now I can go in this same fight. We can go ahead and clap this guy now because we know that he's got a level 6. We've got level 6. We're speed tuned. We're faster. And the relic is going to give me the advantage here and kind of show this in a better fashioned the way we want it to. Pop, pop, pop. Night, night, team. She's going to revive. That's perfectly fine. We'll sleep her. We'll send her for a nap. We'll go ahead and go like that. We'll go ahead and go like that. It's our night team. But again, if we wasn't speed tuned, we wouldn't win this. And that is why, another reason why to speed tune. And hopefully this gives you a reason why to do it. It also will help you in other content like Hydra as well, which is very difficult. Probably not a good idea to use it in Clan Boss because it'd be very difficult to speed tune it and will kind of drive you nuts, and you'll have a bigger forehead than me, which is depressing sometimes. So yeah, so that's the way to kind of look at it. So it really does help with speed tuning, and I definitely would say this is one of the relics what you should be upgrading as a rare. I think the only other rare relic I would look after that would be the, what's it called, the Tang, I guess. I haven't received any more since we've done that. So yeah, anyway, I guess that's it for the video. We're gonna summon a couple of these and see if we can get the last legendary one that I need, because otherwise we're just gonna pull up the food because I just ran Chimera. See if my luck is in. Okay, no Death Bow, one of my favorite as well. I think Death Bow is probably second, and then the Tango one's probably third overall. That's it for today's video. Hopefully this really helps you guys, and hopefully you can kind of understand where I'm kind of with this relic and why it's so important, especially for P versus P, but as well as for P versus E. It's very cheap to move around compared to others. Like, that cost me 80. A legendary, I don't even want to think what a rare is, but a legendary is, just to remove it, is 320, which is, it's expensive. You know, I'll just use 700 and something just doing Chimera today. So it's one of them ones. Anyway, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. As usual, please remember to like, comment, subscribe. I'll be Grim. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.